Hello and welcome back to another episode of World of Warcraft Hardcore. My name is Icon and today we're continuing the World of Warcraft Hardcore series on the official server Stitches. It is time to continue our journey with our Warlock. We are solidly in level 30. I did a little bit of grinding of the spiders as I mentioned, and we're going to rejoin us when we are in the wetlands. The original reason why I have been here in the wetlands was because I wanted to get first aid up to 250, which we have, or 225, sorry, which we officially have done. Now, I also increased herbalism, and we're at that alchemy cap, which we can increase once we are going to Darnassus. But until such time, we are starting with a few quests. Fair word of advice, today I am on baby duty, which means there might be an interruption, and if and when that happens, I would need to shorten that segment, but we're of course going to get a full version. As Warlock, it always helps to be at the quest location first, because you only need 2 other people, then you can summon, and that's exactly what we're currently trying to do. Summon everybody. Stamina please. We got 3 quests. These are the elite wetland quests, which I am sharing with these guys now. And everybody is on all of the quests. Good. Alright, gents, let's do this. 3 tanks, 7 for heals, rest DPS for now. And I'm wondering if I should take the succubus or just turn Torment off for now. I'll let the Void Walker one of these guys. And it's really mostly a kill quest.
That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging.
As for us, let me drink Control Regeneration Potion. I created a few of these bad boys, because that allows me to just basically say what I needed without it causing a problem. The Void Walker from time to time might taunt off. That's okay. I think the tank even mentioned he's not 100% comfortable, so a little bit of a backup tank wouldn't be the worst idea. In terms of getting these groups together, I noticed it is much simpler on the Alliance side, simply because here, if I would have to get such a group on board side, it would have actually taken an hour to just find the necessary players. On Alliance side, it is simpler, way simpler, because there's just a higher number of players.
That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet.
The Rogue and the Hunter definitely deal very decent amount of damage. My dots enemies are dying too fast for them. It's not really the elite quests typically don't require full party, but you can do them as a full party. And consequently are the strongest dungeon mobs of the same level. These would be Razorfang Crow, for instance, or Gan. They would have special abilities which clearly these guys do not have. So we're looking at just enemies with more health than normal. Who goes into one of these areas, right?
I'm still recharging. That was effective.
It definitely makes sense up here. In typical hunter fashion, 0 traps are being laid down. My suspicion at this point is people that are really starting out with the game and that don't know a lot about Classic are tending to hunters, because for the leveling purpose they are still the easiest, if not by far the easiest class.
That's still recharging.
Double pull is not a problem. There's no one outside, so I wasn't worried that fear would trigger anything. There is a named mob in one of these buildings. So we anyways need to go into all of them.
That spell isn't ready yet.
For the ease of everybody focusing on one mob, we might be able to, or I should just mark them. Anyways, hunters. The thought process was, since they are such a forgiving class
That's still
in the leveling
recharging.
process, I think that people are not forced to get up to their full potential. That and traps is quite a bit easier. But yeah, not using traps typically an indication that the person might not fully appreciate the class. Here, from this guy. Thank you. Now this guy.
Pass that yet.
Fear, and the other one away.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Alright, nothing down there. What do we still need? Boss is in one of the buildings. tracks him.
I'm still recharging.
The best performance ever. Really helped a lot in this fight. Walker got focused down. That was not very good. Could have done that much better. I was really not aware that he was immune to all of the curses. I tried a couple of curses and thought it was just maybe one of them, but nope, it wasn't.
That spell isn't ready yet.
We still made it. If you do have a full group, like I said, it's not that big of a deal.
It's too far away. That's still recharging. I can't pass that yet.
Alright, time for us to just
That spell isn't ready yet.
remaining 15 wolves here. Which in all honesty shouldn't be a big problem whatsoever. So we just need to grind them all down and more. The good part is these quests, believe it or not, are super high experience. The game incentivizes you for essentially organizing a party.
That's still recharging.
So everybody gets nice rewards, and on top of it, we were at a little bit below 50% when we started. The mobs themselves aren't that much experience. But the quest is. Our character looks like an absolute Austin Powers at the moment, rocking those tight, short hot pants.
That's still recharging.
Yeah, I'm not kidding you, true story. So I walked to here, and I think it was a mage or priest, either way, a caster walked alongside me, just buffed me friendly, typical normal stuff for hardcore characters.
You got my attention.
And mentioned casually
Watch your
that
back.
some attire should be completely banned for gnomes. Now I was for a moment wondering, what does he even talk about? But then I realized he talks about my Austin Powers or hot pants, and those thick baby legs that the gnomes are rocking. So that was actually quite funny. Anyways, fast forward for you until we're at the other campsite. Good. We reached the new campsite. I'm herbalizing, of course. I'm herbing. Whilst my pet and my dots are doing the dirty work.
I'm out of range. I can't pass that yet. That's still recharging.
Our priest.
I can't pass that yet. That's still recharging.
Alright, cool. Now that we've done that, Hunter randomly starts to pull
That spell isn't
that
ready
iron
yet.
dwarves.
I can't pass that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet.
Very good.
I can't pass that yet. That's still
Second
recharging.
12 out of 15.
That spell isn't ready yet. I can't pass that yet. That's still recharging. I need to get closer. I can't pass that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging. I need a target.
Very much split damage. Alright, let's see if we can find the last one. So the group decided not to grind anymore on the other location. Instead we're going back to the OG location, or getting the last mob there and then trading in. And then there's a follow-up quest to the north.
What's on your mind?
The fury runs deep. Is that another one? Oh yeah, that was the stockade quest. I'm not sure if I'm going to run the stockades again. I mentioned that we were missing one quest, and that's the last one that we have been missing. And it doesn't even have a reward for us. Good. Solved here. I'm not mistaken. Follow-up quest gets us back. Click the corpse, then trade in.
I'm still recharging. I can't contact you.
Back in a sec. Bit back end of 4th quest. Good. I think there is one more step and then that quest is also done, but I mean, look at it. We made like 30% of a level in very, very limited time, so the organization of that group absolutely paid off.
How are ya? Off with you. Safe travels.
It's good experience, though. Good. Fast forward until we're at the explosive. This is the part where there is no more elites. This way.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Very good. And I think that was it, if I'm not 100% mistaken. Good.
Great to meet you.
Stamina. Nice stamina.
See you
tanks.
soon.
Alright, that was it, gents. Thanks for the group. Alright, so we traded most of the quests in. I took a follow-up quest, killed a couple
Hey
of
there.
syndicate assassins,
Safe travels.
and
See you around.
we are at another elite quest. Well, I can tell you for now, we're not going to do that. That'll be for another day. And I'm wondering, I need to go to Darnessus in order to get my alchemy up. There are a couple of options really. I would want to grind a bit in the 1,000 needles in the salt springs. And I could go to Darnessus via the wetlands, then do a couple of level 30 quests here, just so that Ashenvale is done. Get the flight point up here, and then fly to 1,000 needles. It sounds like a plan, because we can, by doing that, also increase our alchemy. And I need to see another
What can I
first
do for
aid
you?
trainer, because unfortunately I haven't learned the normal silk bandages. So
Safe
off we
travel.
go. Let's travel to Darnassus and take it from there. Alright, it just so happened that we found a Razorfang Crowl group as I was in Darnassus. Yep, sometimes you gotta go with the flow. Razorfang Crowl is an interesting dungeon, so we're going to change up the plans a little bit. We're doing RFK, where we do have 2 major quests already. And afterwards, I would say we're just going to do the 1,000 Needle quest, because there are quite a few that are super interesting. So next episode will be Razorfang Crowl, and then the episode afterwards is 1,000 Needles. That's at least the plan for now. In the meantime, for your info, we've also worked a bit on our skills. Herbalism is 225, or up to 225. Alchemy, we upgraded in Darnassus, as I mentioned it. We also finally got first aid. Got ourselves quite a few silk bandages, which will help us with the leveling process a bit more. So things are looking good. I would want to get a few more levels in, say 2 or 3. And then the idea would be to go to the Arati Highlands. At that point, I would like to be well versed enough in herbalism already, so that I can actually get all of the ingredients for frost oil. And then the idea would be herbalism and alchemy. Alchemy essentially up to level 200, get the frost oil, and make sure that we get like 1 or 2 frost oils at least. Do whatever potions we think are necessary. I think if we could get a few more troll blood potions, for instance, that would go a long way. And then we're essentially unlearning alchemy and are going into tailoring. I just checked the bank, and at least from a first cloth, linen cloth perspective, we are fine to browse through it. Granted that we've put all of our cloth now into first aid. Of course, our wool cloth isn't as good, but that can easily be solved. Just need to go into an area where wool cloth is still dropping. Maybe not with level 30 mobs, but I'll find something that is still continuing to be green for us. Maybe the centaurs here in 1,000 Needles are actually not a bad idea. And then we're just going to grind them until we have like, what, 5-6 stacks. Should be no problem at all. Alright, that's it from my end for today. Thanks a lot for watching. Have a good one, and see you all in the next episode. Bye bye.